The reason why so many people are not attracting as much money as they want is because either they're not doing the ultimate wealth technique at all, or they're missing the important part about it. And so in today's video, I'm going to share with you what is the ultimate wealth technique that you need to be doing to attract a lot of money. I'm also going to talk about why it's important and why it works. And then finally, I'm going to give you 3 really great and fun techniques for you to use it. So please make sure to watch till the end of the video so you get all 3 techniques and you can start attracting the wealth that you want to through the law of attraction. All right, so right out of the gate, the ultimate wealth technique is generosity without expectation. Generosity without expectation. This is the ultimate wealth technique. That is what it is. Now, why does it work? Why is it effective at drawing more money into your life with the law of attraction? Generosity is huge for magnetizing money back to you. The easier it is for you to let go of money, the signal that you're giving to the universe is there's plenty of money. This money is no big deal. I always have more than enough to give. And that's such an important message that you have to be putting out in order to attract more money back, because the law of attraction is going to mirror what you're putting out. So if you're saying through your generosity, this stuff is easy, it comes all the time, I've got more than enough to give, the law of attraction is going to bring you back more money and increase your wealth. Now, lots of people out there are generous. Okay, so a lot of people actually get the first part of this correct. You know, they'll pick up the tab at lunch, they'll buy a nice present for their friend, they'll give money to charities, or they will donate it. Okay, so a lot of people are out there doing the generosity part, but the second part is just as important as the first, and it's generosity without expectation. The expectation part is the part that frequently gets in the way with people, okay, is that they'll give, they'll do something, like perhaps they'll pick up a check when they go out to dinner with their friend, but in the back of their mind, they're kind of keeping score, and they kind of know that, you know what, next time it's her turn to pick up. Next time, he better pick up. Perhaps someone's really generous where they give a gift, okay, and so they give a gift to somebody, but in the back of their mind, they have this expectation that they should be getting something back for it, okay, maybe a really big thank you, maybe an even bigger gift when their birthday rolls around, okay, but something has to come back. The expectation part will block money from coming. So critical, so important to understand. See, when we give with the expectation that we get back, we're really kind of screwing up the essence of generosity. This essence of, I have more than enough, this is no big deal, because we're worried about getting back what we gave. Okay, and so to be wealthy, to attract lots of money, you have to be able to tap into being generous without expecting anything at all in return. This can be kind of tricky, especially within interpersonal relationships, because it can be very common that we've established a habit where we give a gift, we expect something back. We donate, we expect, you know, something to come back from that, maybe our name on the plaque or something of that nature. So what I've got for you today are 3 different techniques that you can start to use today that will enhance giving without expectation in your life, so you can tap into that vibration that attracts lots and lots of money. All right, so the first way that you can apply the ultimate wealth technique of generosity without expectation is what I like to call the anonymous donor technique. The anonymous donor technique. Usually when we give, again, we want our name on the plaque. We want people to know that we donated. We want to see our name on that GoFundMe that we contributed to it, right? But to give without expectation, anonymous giving is extremely helpful. And so there's a lot of ways that you can do this, but the way that I really enjoy is that, you know, if you know of somebody who could use a few bucks, you know, maybe you got a friend who's down on their luck. Maybe you got a coworker who's struggling at home. Something of that nature. Maybe somebody's saving for their kid to go to college, and you know that that person could use a couple bucks. This is a great great strategy. What you can do is just simply give the money to that person without them knowing that it came from you. Now, the easy way to do this is, let's say that you're at their house or in their car. You could take something like, a couple bucks, maybe 20 bucks, maybe 100. I don't know how generous you feel like being, and just kind of leave it somewhere for them. Kind of maybe just drop it into their purse or kind of leave it on the couch. That's one way to do it. Another way that you could do it is just to mail it to them. Mail it to them without putting your address on it, so that they get, like a check in the mail, or cash in the mail probably would be better, so they don't actually see your name on the check. If you want to be cute and cryptic about it, you could leave it on their desk with a little sticky note that just says, "The universe wants you to have this," but don't say that it's from you. Okay, so the idea is that you're just kind of giving it to someone who could use it. It's going to brighten their day. And the beauty of this is, because they don't know that you're the one that gave it, it gets you out of that trap of expecting them to pay you back. So it allows you to be generous without expectation. Now, have you ever given anonymously? Have you ever given an anonymous donation, like maybe to a GoFundMe, maybe to a friend like this? If you have, please make sure to go ahead and share your stories below in the comments and let people see kind of how this works, because anonymous giving is huge for tapping into the generosity without expectation vibration. All right, now I've got a second way that you can apply this ultimate wealth technique. This is what I like to call the Secret Santa technique. Secret Santa. So even if you're not Christian, it's okay. You can still practice this, right? It's just a label to help us kind of understand what it is. The Secret Santa technique is kind of one that I adopted from those Christmas trees that they do. I don't know if they do these around the world. If you've seen this, please let me know below in the comments, because I don't know if this is just an American thing or if people do this worldwide. But in America, around the time of the holidays, you'll see that there are like these giving trees that start popping up, where they will have, someone will go around and they will talk to different families that are struggling, and they'll get an idea of what those kids want for Christmas, and they'll put up a tree somewhere. And on the tree, it will have different kids and what they want. So, Bobby would like to get a truck, a toy truck for Christmas, and Sally would like to get a video game. And so what you do is you pick up this tag off of the tree and you go and purchase that gift for that child. You wrap it and then you put it back under the tree. And then at Christmas time, they take all the gifts and they pass them out to all the kids. Now, this is a really great example of generosity without expectation, because you can go out and you can purchase a gift for somebody who wants it, and that person, that kid, doesn't know who you are. There's no way that they can pay you back. So you're simply being generous for the sake of generosity, not with expecting anything in return. That's one way to apply it, and I always love doing that every holiday season. But you can apply this in other ways. So if somebody wants something that they like to have, it'd be really fun to just go out and get it for them. Even if it's just something small, like, maybe that guy in the cubicle next to you could use a new stapler, okay? Go out and buy one for him, wrap it up, leave it on his desk with a little note to him. Don't say who it's from, but just for fun. And again, the beauty of this technique is it allows you to give, and the other person doesn't know who you are. So you have no expectation that they are going to pay you back, and you get to feel good about brightening someone's day, which elevates your vibration, making you a match to other great things as well. Now I have some more tips here on how to apply generosity without expectation in a fun way. But first, if you enjoy law of attraction videos that teach you how to manifest the things that you want in life, including massive abundance, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I put out videos like this every single week, and I know you'll enjoy coming along for the ride. All right, now for my next tip on how to give without expectation so that you can become a wealth magnet. This one's my favorite on the list because it speaks to me personally, like the old version of me that I used to be, and it has to do with tipping. tipping. I used to be a server back in the day, back when I didn't have any money and I didn't know about the law of attraction. I waited tables, and let me tell you something, people who wait tables, they work pretty hard, okay? Do I have any servers in the audience or former servers who can attest to that? You know, if you're waiting tables, that's a tough gig. That's a challenging profession to go out and make money, because you're running around, you're carrying things, people are yelling at you, it's high paced, it's very, very stressful. And so this is one of the ways that I like to do generosity without expectation, is by giving generously to tippable staff. Okay, so things like servers, you know, valets, housekeeping if you're at a hotel, giving generously. And so the way that I like to play this game is that once in a while, I like to just make a server's day or make the housekeeping staff's day and try to give them what I believe is going to be their best tip of the day. Okay, their best tip of the day. Now, I know not every country practices tipping the way that we practice it here in America, so this may be foreign to some of you. I'm not sure. Let me know if it is. But here in the United States, it's pretty typical to tip at least 20% when you go out to eat. Okay, so let's say you go out with your girlfriend, you have a $40 tab. Well, 20% would be $8. Okay, and so if the server got $8, okay, that's about what he or she would expect. And so if I went into that situation knowing that the average server was going to make $8 on that particular transaction, I would try and think about, you know, how much could I give that would really be noteworthy, would probably be her best tip of the day or his best tip of the day. So maybe I'd give him 20 or 25. Maybe you want to be a big baller, give him 100. All right, but think about that. What could I give this person that would really make their day? And that's the beauty of it. You know you're making their day, so it makes you feel good inside. You're letting go of money like it's no big deal, and there's no way to expect anything back from this person because the service has already been rendered. Okay, they're not going to come and like chase you down in the street and give you, you know, a giant hug. That's not really kind of what's expected. So it's very easy in those situations to give without expectation. Now, I do have a ton of other abundance strategies to put you in alignment with attracting massive wealth on YouTube. If you haven't yet checked out my abundance playlist, I'm going to go ahead and link it below in the description so you can watch it next if you'd like to get more tips. Additionally, if you are new to my work here, I would love to invite you to take my law of attraction test. If you would like to know for sure that you are the one creating your reality and what you think is what is drawn into your life, I've designed a very simple, very quick 5-minute test where you can prove it to yourself. And to take that test now, please go to manifestingtest.com. Manifestingtest.com is the direct link. I will also go ahead and put a link below in the description to make it a little bit easier for you. But if you just feel like typing in manifestingtest.com, go ahead. All right. But again, thanks for watching today's video on this ultimate wealth technique. I really hope that you enjoyed it. And of course, I look forward to bringing you another video soon. Bye-bye.